Good evening, everyone. I'm reporting live on today's top story. I am Joy Samuel. Here are the headlines for today. X, formerly Twitter, plans payment investment future rollout for 2025. South Korean Central Bank won't oppose stablecoin. Texas cuts open a crypto ATM to recover $25,000 lost to a scam. Bitcoin sentiment at peak forward with division between bear and bull markets. Semler Scientific plans to hold some Bitcoin of 105,000 BTC by 2027. Tron flips DOGECOIN in market cap amid IPO bulls. Welcome once again. X, formerly Twitter, plans payment investment futures rollout for 2025. Elon Musk's social media platform, X, will soon integrate various financial services, enabling users to make payments and investments directly within the app. In a recent interview with the Financial Times, ex-CEO Linda Yaccarino said the platform's estimated 600 million users will eventually be able to transact their whole life on the platform, from sending money to managing investments. The company is also considering launching an X-branded credit or debit card potentially later this year. X foray into financial services is hardly surprising, given that Musk has already confirmed beta testing for the X Money payments and banking app. In response to a May 25 social media post, Musk said extreme care must be taken in the pilot phase since people's savings are involved. The official X Money account teases a 2025 launch. Yaccarino told the Financial Times that the X Money payments app would first launch in the US, calling it a whole commerce ecosystem and a financial ecosystem. South Korean Central Bank won't oppose stablecoin. The head of South Korean Central Bank reportedly said he isn't against the issuance of a one-pegged stablecoin, but was wary of possible foreign exchange issues. The head of South Korean Central Bank has reportedly said he is not against this country issuing a won-based stablecoin, but is still concerned about managing the foreign exchange of the token. Reuters reported on Wednesday that Bank of Korea Governor Ri Chang-yong said at a press conference that issuing won-based stablecoin could make it easier to exchange them with dollar stablecoin rather than working to reduce use of dollar stablecoin. That in turn could increase demand for dollar stablecoin and make it difficult for us to manage forex, he added. Ri's comments comes as South Korea's newly elected president Lee Jae-myung is moving ahead with crypto regulation as promised during his campaign, and as the country's forex reserve is dwindling. At the end of December, the Bank of Korea had forex reserves worth $415.6 billion, which dropped to $404.6 billion at the end of May, a decrease of $11 billion in 6 months, according to data from the Bank of Korea. Moving forward, friendly regulatory environment. On June 10, President Lee's ruling Democratic Party put forward the Digital Assets Basic Act, which would allow companies with a minimum equity capital of $306,000 to issue stablecoins. The companies would need to keep sufficient reserve to ensure refund, and they will need approval from the country's financial regulator, the Financial Services Commission. The FSC is probing local South Korean exchanges over the transaction fee they charge, which is also part of Lee's promise to lower the transaction cost to encourage young traders. Furthermore, non-US dollar-backed stablecoin. US dollar-backed tokens dominate the stablecoin space, with the largest being Tether USDT, with a market capitalization of $156 billion, followed by Circle's USDC, with a market capitalization of $61 billion, according to Falama. However, Circle's Euro-pegged stablecoin, EURC, is gaining traction as its market capitalization has shot up to $203 million, an increase of 156% from the start of the year. Cycle stock saw big gains on Wednesday after US lawmakers signaled that they would approve the Stablecoin Regulation Genius Act in the House. Texas cuts open a crypto ATM to recover $25,000 lost to a scam. Pictures shows a Texas Sheriff Department taking a power cutting tool to a crypto ATM after a family reportedly used it to pay a scammer. A county sheriff in Texas has taken a power cutting tool to a local crypto ATM after her family was reportedly scammed out of $25,000, sparking debates among crypto users over the sense of his action. According to local reports on Tuesday, a scammer had tricked a family in Jasper County, northwest of Houston, into depositing funds at a local Bitcoin ATM by impersonating a government employee. Jasper County Sheriff Hoover secured a research warrant and cut open the ATM, which photos show was branded as being operated by Bitcoin Depot, to recoup approximately $32,000, including the $25,000 the family paid to the scammer. Harvard claimed that the scam caller told the family that they owed $25,000 in fines and instructed them to deposit the money into a Bitcoin address, with the family then using the Bitcoin ATM to transfer the fund. The Bitcoin Depot was contacted for comments on the incident. Moving forward, crypto user question corp tactics. Sounds like maybe government employee destroyed an innocent third-party property and stole his money, Reddit user John DLG said on Wednesday in response to the news. Reddit user Jade8484 said that unless it was the kiosk owner who was scamming, this makes no sense. It's like confiscating all the money from a CVS register after someone bought a bunch of gift cards to send to scammers, they added. Harvard defended his action and reportedly said, when thieves, lowlifes and scammers attempt to take advantage of the citizens of Jasper County, we will work swiftly and utilize every resource at our disposal to protect our citizens and their properties at all costs. Moving forward, tough case to crack, Sheriff says. Harvard said that such case involving crypto scam can be very complex and difficult to solve. He said his department has yet to locate the whereabouts of the scammer. The incident comes amid growing scrutiny of crypto ATMs across US and abroad. On June 18, Spokane, the second largest city in Washington state, banned crypto ATMs in response to a surge in scam activities targeting local residents. The FBI reported in April that there were almost 11,000 complaints and over $246 million in losses associated with crypto ATM scams in 2024, a 31% increase from 2023. On June 3rd, the Australian Transaction Reports and Analysis Centre recently enforced a 5,000 Australian dollars, which is $3,250 limit on cash deposits and withdrawals at crypto ATMs. Let's take a short break. We'll be right back.
Do you want to make money from crypto without investing any money at all? Yes, you heard me right. Without any single funds. Are you between the age of 15 to 25 years, right? And you know how to use a phone very well with an internet connection, right? I'm Crypto Talker by name, and I'll teach you how to make money from crypto for free without any funds. All you have to do is test some sites for free, and they'll pay you for testing this site when they launch their token. Use free faucets. We call them free faucets. You get free faucets. Use it to test their site for them, right? And they mark your wallet address, an address that tested their site when they were in the testing phase, and they'll reward you their token when they launch, right? Now, I'm teaching you how to do all this for free in my community. All you have to do is click anywhere around this video. Then once you click the link, you're going to see a follow button by the top right. Click on that follow button, right? And you're already in the channel. Now, I'll also put the link to a support group inside that channel so that you can ask your question. Because inside this channel, you can't ask questions. Inside the support group, you're able to ask questions. I'll be there to answer your questions. Some of my admins will also be there to answer your questions with video guides. All right? Thousands of people are already making money from cryptocurrencies for free. Like my student Eze, here is his testimonial. Ebuka, my student, here is his testimonial. And Aisha, these are some of my students that have made money from cryptocurrencies without any fund. Now click the link below or anywhere around this video to join the Crypto Talker channel right now. This channel is open just for 24 hours for free. After that time, you'll be able to use the link you're seeing right now to join the channel again. I'll see you on this side. This is Crypto Talker here. Peace out.
Welcome back. Bitcoin sentiment at peak fold with division between bear and bull market. Sentiment social media analysis found one bullish comment for every one bearish comment, which hasn't happened since Donald Trump tariffs tanked the markets in April. Retail traders are almost evenly split on Bitcoin's outlook, with sentiment at its lowest level since April, when Donald Trump's global tariff announcement rattled the markets. Crypto research platform Sentiment Marketing Director Brian Quivilian said on Thursday that with crypto in a bit of a lull, traders are showing signs of impatience and bearish sentiment. He added that the firm's social media analysts found that there are just 1.03 bullish comments for every one bearish comment, which hasn't happened since peak fold. Fold means fear, uncertainty, and doubt during initial tariff reactions on April 6. Quivilian said the metric is typically a bullish sign, as markets historically move in the opposite direction of retail expectations. Sentiment's SAN-based platform uses a social tool to monitor crypto topics and trader sentiment across social channels such as Telegraph, Discord, Reddit, and X. Moving forward, Fear and Greed Index dropped to neutral. Meanwhile, another sentiment tracking tool, the Crypto Fear and Greed Index, dropped to a score of 54 out of 100 on Friday, bringing the market attitude from greed to neutral. The index is calculated based on signals that impact traders and investors' behavior, including Google Trend, survey, market momentum, market dominance, social media, and market volatility, according to its methodology. The average score for last week from June 9 to 15 was 61, meaning greed. Last month saw the index at an average score of 70, also indicating greed. Furthermore, Whale Wallet stacked Bitcoin. In a separate update on Thursday, Quivilian said that major and smaller Bitcoin holders are moving in two different directions. In the last 10 days, Sentiment found that 231 new wallets have accumulated more than 10 Bitcoin, while over 37,000 wallets with less than 10 Bitcoin have sold their holdings. When large wallets accumulate as retail wallet loses confidence, this is historically the right combination for a bullish momentum to inevitably return to the crypto market, Quivilian said. Bitcoin is trading around $104,600 and has gained 3% in the last 14 days, CoinGecko data shows. Moving forward, Ethereum follows a similar trend. Major Ethereum holders have been scooping up Ether over the past month as well, while retail investors have been cashing out. Bitgate operating chief Vulgarius Jade told Crypto News Hack earlier in June that retail trading has shifted away from rampant speculation and toward more practical and sustainable use cases. Semler Scientific plans to hold some Bitcoin of 105 BTC by 2027. Health tech firm Semler Scientific wants to boost its Bitcoin holding from 3,800 BTC to 105,000 BTC by 2027 and has appointed a new director to lead the plan. Healthcare tech firm Semler Scientific Inc. says it plans to boost its Bitcoin stack by nearly 28 times in the next 2.5 years, growing its holdings from 3,808 Bitcoin to 105,000 Bitcoin. Semler is aiming to hold a total of 10,000 Bitcoin by the end of this year, then 42,000 BTC by the end of 2026, before going for its final target of 105,000 BTC by 2027, the company said on Thursday. It plans to use equity, debt financing, and operational cash flow to reach its target and has appointed a new director to lead the plan. Semler first purchased Bitcoin in May 2024 and said it would continue to buy and hold Bitcoin for the long term. It has since bought over 3,800 BTC and has the 13th largest Bitcoin holding among public companies, according to BitBo data. Similar plan comes amid a trend of publicly traded firms buying Bitcoin, with some prioritizing the purchase above their core business operation. Reaching 105,000 BTC will mean Semler holds 0.5% of Bitcoin fixed 21 million supply. Japanese investment firm Metaplanet also announced on June 9 that he aims to purchase 210,000 Bitcoin by the end of 2027. Moving forward, Joe Bonnet to lead Bitcoin strategy. Semler said that it hired Bitcoin researcher Joe Bonnet as its director of Bitcoin strategy to lead its Bitcoin buying plan. Bonnet previously served as director of market research at Bitcoin financial service firm called Unchained, and earlier as head analyst at Bitcoin mining firm called Blockwell Solutions. Bonnet worked at the Big Four accounting firm EY, formerly Ernst & Young, before moving into the Bitcoin industry full-time. The trend to adopt Bitcoin as part of corporate treasury is clearly accelerating, he said in the announcement. Furthermore, Semler may need to reconsider Bitcoin buys, said Van Eek. Van Eek crypto researcher Matthew Siegel said on Monday that Bitcoin buying public companies should consider sunsetting their strategies altogether if their stock price drastically drop. He warned that companies using large at-the-market program to raise funds for Bitcoin purchases may face problems if their stock starts trading near its net asset value, as issuing more shares could dilute shareholders' value instead of boosting it. Siegel noted that while no public company has reached that point, Semler is now approaching parity. Shares in Semler Scientific Inc. are down by nearly 41% this year and are approaching a similar price as before the company started buying Bitcoin, according to Google Finance. Moving forward, Semler at $177 million paper gain on Bitcoin. Semler has achieved a 287% Bitcoin yield and an unrealized gain of $177 million on its Bitcoin investments as of June 3rd. It also has the fourth highest Bitcoin per shares of 0.00034 among the 130 Bitcoin holding public companies, tracked by BitcoinTreasuries.net. Bitcoin per share shows the direct Bitcoin exposure each year in a company offer and its potential impact on stock value. Finally, on news today, Tron flips DOGECOIN in market cap amid IPO boost. In a notable move, the native cryptocurrency of Tron blockchain network TRX has overtaken DOGECOIN in market capitalization, becoming the 8th largest crypto asset. This seismic shift comes on the heel of explosive news surrounding Tron's planned initial public offering (IPO) via a reserve merger with Nasdaq-listed SRM Entertainment, a move that has ignited speculation and reshaped the cryptocurrency landscape. At the time of writing, Tron TRX is trading near $0.2790 with a market cap of $25.88 billion. The TRX price has spiked over 134% in the past 1 year, while it marked an all-time high of $0.4407 on 4th December 2024. Meanwhile, DOGECOIN price has taken a hit in recent weeks, with it declining over 25% in the past month. It currently has a market of $25.30 billion, roughly $500 million down from Tron. This renewed interest in TRX, combined with Tron's strategic pivot toward Wall Street, has fueled a valuation paradigm shift. As per recent market reports, Tron's IPO is being orchestrated by Dominary Securities, an investment bank with ties to Eric Trump and Donald Trump Jr. This unexpected alliance has injected political capital into the crypto sphere, with sources indicating Eric Trump may join Tron Inc's board. The deal reportedly involved injecting up to $210 million in token assets into new entity, positioning Tron to adopt a MicroStrategic style initiative, holding TRX as a core reserve asset and elevating it to an institutional grade financial instrument. That will be all for now. We'll continue to bring you latest updates as more information becomes available. Stay with us for more breaking news and do well to subscribe, like, share and comment your thoughts for real-time interaction. Reporting live from Crypto News Hack, I am Joy Samuel. Thanks for watching.